Imagine an alien doctor, far more advanced than any human scientist, examining our biology with a mix of curiosity and amusement. He laughed, yes, laughed, at what he saw, how primitive he thought, how fragile, how oddly designed. But then something unexpected happened. The test results came back, and everything changed. Suddenly, what seemed weak revealed a secret strength no one on Earth had ever imagined. Today, I'm going to take you on that astonishing journey from disbelief to awe, and show you why human biology might just be the universe's greatest surprise. A highly advanced alien doctor from a distant galaxy, far beyond our current understanding of science and medicine, takes a look at the human body. With all their knowledge and cutting-edge technology, they examine every system, every organ, every cell. And then they laugh. It's not a harsh laugh, more like a chuckle of disbelief. From their perspective, human biology seems odd, inefficient, and fragile. They see a body that heals slowly, is vulnerable to countless diseases, and functions in ways that, to their advanced minds, seem almost primitive. Why? Because this alien doctor has studied life forms that regenerate limbs overnight, survive extreme conditions without protection, or live for centuries without a single illness. Compared to those beings, humans look weak. Our hearts, lungs, immune system, all of it feels like an outdated design, a flawed model struggling against the forces of nature. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. This alien doctor decides to run a series of detailed tests on human biology. They analyze blood samples, cellular structures, genetic codes, and immune responses, and then the test results come back. Suddenly, that laughter fades into silence, replaced by astonishment and maybe even a hint of respect. Because what these tests reveal is not what the alien expected. Beneath what seemed like a fragile exterior lies an incredible complexity and resilience. Human biology, it turns out, is not just surviving. It's adapting, evolving, and thriving in ways that defy conventional wisdom. Let me explain why. On the surface, humans might appear vulnerable. We get sick, we age, we have limits. But dig deeper, and you find that our bodies are masterful at managing the impossible. Our immune system, for instance, is like a sophisticated army constantly on alert, learning from every threat, adapting to new viruses, and developing defenses no other species has mastered. This dynamic defense system is why vaccines work, why many diseases that once wiped out millions are now controlled, and why we can survive injuries that would be fatal to others. Our DNA, the blueprint of life, also holds secrets that have baffled scientists for decades. We are not just products of static genetic codes. Our genes interact with our environment, switch on and off in response to stress, diet, and lifestyle, and even communicate with each other in ways we are just beginning to understand. This flexibility allows humans to adapt over a lifetime, not just over generations. Another surprising element is how our bodies manage repair and regeneration. While we might not regrow entire limbs like some creatures, we possess an extraordinary ability to heal wounds, rebuild tissues, and even rewire our brains after injuries. The brain itself is an organ of astonishing plasticity, constantly changing, learning, and compensating for damage. This adaptability, known as neuroplasticity, allows humans to recover functions once thought permanently lost. Then there's the human body's energy system. Our metabolism, the way we convert food into fuel, is finely tuned to handle scarcity and abundance alike. We survive and even thrive in environments as diverse as scorching deserts, freezing tundras, and high mountain peaks. Humans have developed tools, cultures, and social structures that enhance this survival, but it all starts with a body that is capable of extraordinary endurance and efficiency. What the alien doctor finally realizes is that human biology is a story of balance between vulnerability and strength. It's a system that shows fragility but hides a core of resilience. It might not be the flashiest or most dramatic model in the galaxy, but it's one that works quietly and persistently under conditions most other life forms couldn't endure. This perspective shift, from mocking to marveling, is a powerful reminder for us as humans. We often focus on our weaknesses and limitations, on the things that make us feel fragile or imperfect. But beneath that surface, we possess remarkable powers of adaptation, healing, and survival. Our biology tells a story not just of life, but of endurance against odds, a constant battle between chaos and order, sickness and health, decline and renewal. So next time you feel small or weak, think about that alien doctor. Imagine their laughter turning to awe once they saw the hidden strength inside you. Because that is the truth of human biology. It's not perfect, but it's profoundly resilient. It's not the strongest in a flashy way, but it endures and thrives in a universe full of challenges. And that's a story worth celebrating, one that turns laughter into respect, doubt into wonder, and disbelief into a deep appreciation of what it truly means to be human. When the alien doctor first ran the tests on human biology, the results challenged every assumption they had made. It was as if the data itself was quietly rebelling against their initial judgment that humans were primitive and fragile. What those test results uncovered was a stunning complexity that even their advanced technology struggled to fully decode. One of the first revelations came from the microscopic level, the cells. Humans are made up of trillions of them, each performing countless tasks every second to keep the body alive and functioning. The alien doctor expected to see cells that were fragile, limited, and easily overwhelmed. Instead, what appeared was a symphony of cellular communication and cooperation far beyond what they'd anticipated. Our cells possess an extraordinary ability to repair damage, defend against invaders, and adapt to new threats. Consider the immune system, for example. This is no simple defense mechanism. It's a highly dynamic network of cells and signals that learns from every encounter with bacteria, viruses, or toxins. Unlike other life forms that may rely on rigid or slow to adapt defenses, humans can rapidly develop immunity, even tailoring responses to specific threats. This plasticity was something the alien doctor found fascinating. It was evolution in action, happening within a single lifetime. Another surprise was the way human DNA behaves. For a long time, DNA was viewed as a fixed blueprint, immutable instructions passed down unchanged from generation to generation. The alien doctor, coming from a civilization where DNA manipulation and understanding were far more advanced, expected to see something similarly rigid or else chaotic. Instead, they found a genome that's surprisingly flexible and responsive. Our genes don't just sit there passively. They switch on and off in response to environmental cues, diet, stress, and even social interactions. This gene expression flexibility means humans can adapt not just over millennia, but within their own lifetime to better survive their conditions. What's more, the alien doctor discovered that human biology thrives on balance and homeostasis, a remarkable capacity to maintain stability despite constant changes inside and outside the body. This is visible in systems like body temperature regulation, blood sugar control, and hormone levels. Even under stress, famine, or extreme weather, humans have evolved mechanisms to keep vital functions within a narrow range, preventing collapse. This delicate balancing act is not obvious at first glance, but is fundamental to survival. One of the most astonishing findings involved the brain. The alien doctor knew that human brains were complex, but didn't expect to find such a high degree of plasticity. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, means that even after injury, humans can rewire their minds, relearn lost skills, and adapt to new challenges. This ability to heal and change the brain over a lifetime is rare in the universe, and gave the alien doctor a newfound respect for human resilience. The test results also highlighted the remarkable endurance built into the human body. Unlike creatures with protective shells or natural armor, humans rely on agility, social cooperation, and physiological endurance. Our muscles, cardiovascular system, and metabolism work together to sustain long periods of exertion and recovery. This endurance is one reason why humans could migrate across the planet, survive harsh climates, and build civilizations in diverse environments. One key insight from the tests was how interconnected all parts of the human body are. The alien doctor saw that the health of one system depends on the balance and function of others. For example, gut health influences immune response, mental health affects hormonal balance, and the cardiovascular system impacts brain function. This intricate web of connections meant that healing and health aren't just about fixing isolated problems, but nurturing the whole system. In sum, the alien doctor's tests revealed a human biology that is far from simple or fragile. It's a complex, adaptive, and resilient system that thrives on balance and flexibility. What looked like weaknesses from afar, vulnerability to disease, aging, injury, are actually signs of a system constantly learning, repairing, and evolving. This revelation transformed the alien doctor's perspective. They moved from skepticism and ridicule to awe and respect. It was a humbling lesson in how appearances can be deceiving and how true strength often lies beneath the surface. For us as humans, this story carries an important message. We often underestimate our own bodies because we see only their limits and flaws. But beneath that, there's a remarkable capacity for adaptation and healing that has allowed humanity to survive and flourish in a universe filled with challenges. So when you think about your own body, remember those test results that turned an alien's laughter into amazement. Human biology may not be perfect, but it's a testament to resilience, complexity, and the astonishing power of life itself. At first glance, the human body can appear delicate and vulnerable. We bruise, we get sick, and over time, our strength fades. Compared to many creatures in the natural world, those that regenerate limbs, survive extreme temperatures, or resist poisons, humans might seem like fragile beings barely holding on. But this surface impression hides a far more incredible truth. Human biology is a masterpiece of resilience, adaptability, and hidden strength. The alien doctor, with all their advanced knowledge, was stunned to discover just how powerful human biology truly is once they looked beyond the surface. What seemed like weakness was actually a sign of an extraordinary balancing act that keeps us alive in a constantly changing and often hostile environment. One of the clearest examples of this resilience is the human immune system. Unlike simpler life forms that rely on fixed defenses, humans possess an immune system that is not only complex but highly adaptable. It learns from each new virus or bacterium it encounters, storing memories of past infections so it can respond faster and stronger the next time. This ability to train the immune system is why vaccines work and why many diseases that once devastated populations are now controlled or eradicated. What the alien doctor saw was a defense network capable of evolving during a lifetime, a dynamic system that continually improves its ability to protect the body. But resilience goes far beyond immunity. The human body also possesses an amazing capacity to heal and regenerate. While we may not regrow limbs like some animals, our skin, bones, muscles, and organs are constantly repairing themselves. Cuts close, bones knit, and damaged tissues regenerate. Even more incredible is the brain's ability to adapt. Neuroplasticity allows our brains to rewire after injury or learn new skills throughout life. This means that when part of the brain is damaged, other parts can sometimes take over lost functions, a remarkable form of biological resilience that surprises many scientists. Our metabolism is another testament to adaptability. Humans have survived and thrived in environments ranging from icy tundras to scorching deserts. Our bodies can adjust to feast or famine, slowing metabolism to conserve energy during scarce times and ramping it up when food is abundant. This flexibility was essential for early humans who faced unpredictable food sources and harsh climates. Today, this adaptability continues to shape our health and well-being. One reason human biology is so resilient is its ability to maintain homeostasis, a delicate balance in internal conditions like temperature, blood pressure, hydration, and pH levels. Our bodies constantly adjust to keep these factors within tight limits, ensuring that vital processes continue despite external challenges. When we exercise, for instance, our heart rate and breathing adjust to deliver more oxygen to muscles. When it's cold, we shiver to generate heat. These automatic responses keep us functioning and alive, often without us even noticing. This balancing act extends into the way human systems interact. The body is not a collection of isolated parts, it is an interconnected whole. The health of one system affects others in surprising ways. For example, the gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living in our intestines, plays a crucial role in digestion, immunity, and even mental health. Stress or poor diet can disrupt this balance, affecting not just digestion, but mood and immune function. Understanding this web of connections reveals just how sophisticated and integrated human biology is. Perhaps most striking is how humans use this biological resilience not only to survive, but to innovate and thrive culturally and socially. Unlike many species, we rely heavily on cooperation, communication, and technology to extend our natural abilities. The biological foundation, the body's endurance, healing, and adaptability enables us to build tools, create medicine, and form societies that protect and enhance life. In this way, human biology is not static. It is the launching pad for a continually evolving experience of being human. The alien doctor's initial laughter, based on an outside perspective of fragility, turned into deep respect once the true nature of human biology was understood. This transformation reminds us to look beyond appearances. What seems weak may actually be incredibly strong. The body's constant work to adapt, heal, and maintain balance is a powerful example of resilience. For each of us, this understanding offers a new way to appreciate ourselves. Our bodies are not just vessels prone to failure. They are dynamic systems capable of remarkable recovery and growth. They tell a story of survival in a universe full of threats, and of a species that, despite its flaws, has found ways to endure and flourish. So next time you doubt your strength or feel limited by your biology, remember the alien doctor's test results. Human biology is a testament to hidden strength, a complex, resilient system that defies simple judgments. It's a reminder that beneath every challenge lies the potential for renewal and adaptation. In that light, human biology becomes not just a subject of science, but a source of inspiration, a living example of how life, even when imperfect, carries within it the power to persist, to heal, and to rise. When the alien doctor first encountered human biology, their reaction was one of amusement. To them, the human body seemed clumsy, inefficient, and vulnerable, a design that couldn't possibly stand up to the rigors of the universe. Their laughter wasn't meant to be cruel, but came from genuine disbelief. After all, they had seen life forms with regenerative powers, immune systems that never failed, and bodies that could survive conditions no human could dream of. Compared to those extraordinary beings, humans looked fragile. But then the test results came back, and everything changed. What the alien doctor discovered was far beyond what their initial examination suggested. The tests revealed an intricate and astonishing system, one that operated on principles of balance, adaptability, and resilience that the alien had not fully appreciated. This marked the beginning of a profound shift, from skepticism and laughter to respect and awe. The alien doctor's change of heart is more than just a plot twist in a story about extraterrestrial visitors. It is a powerful metaphor for how we, as humans, often misunderstand our own biology, and by extension, ourselves. We tend to focus on what's obvious: our weaknesses, our ailments, our limitations. We see aging bodies, illnesses, and injuries, and sometimes think of ourselves as fragile beings barely holding together. But the alien doctor's journey teaches us that there is far more beneath the surface. This transformation in perspective came when the alien realized that human biology is not just about what's visible or immediate. It's about the hidden layers of complexity that allow humans to endure, adapt, and thrive despite apparent fragility. The immune system's ability to learn and adapt, the brain's plasticity, the metabolism's flexibility, all these factors combined create a dynamic system that is always in motion, always responding, always finding ways to survive. This new understanding humbled the alien doctor and filled them with awe. What they had dismissed as a primitive design turned out to be a masterpiece of evolutionary balance. The human body is not perfect, far from it, but its imperfections are part of what make it so resilient. It can handle wounds, infections, stress, and environmental changes in ways that are subtle yet profoundly effective. In many ways, this is a lesson for all of us. Just like the alien doctor, we often laugh at ourselves, doubt our own abilities, or feel defeated by the challenges of life. We compare ourselves to others, to ideal standards of health and strength, and find ourselves lacking. But what if instead we look deeper? What if we recognize that our bodies and minds are constantly adapting, healing, and evolving even when we don't notice? The alien doctor's change of heart also highlights the value of humility and curiosity. Their initial reaction was based on assumptions and limited perspective. Only when they engaged in careful testing and observation did they begin to understand the true nature of human biology. This reminds us that true knowledge comes from openness and willingness to challenge our preconceptions. Furthermore, this story is a celebration of human resilience. Despite illnesses, injuries, and the inevitable process of aging, humans continue to live vibrant lives, build civilizations, create art, and push the boundaries of what is possible. Our biology supports not just survival, but innovation and growth. We are, in essence, living proofs of the power of adaptation. This change from laughter to respect also underscores the idea that strength is not always obvious. The alien doctor expected power to look a certain way, perhaps as brute force, rapid regeneration, or invincibility. Instead, they found strength in subtlety, the ability to balance, to recover slowly but steadily, to learn from every challenge and become stronger. It's a reminder that resilience often lies in persistence, flexibility, and the quiet work of healing. So what does this mean for us? It means that when we face setbacks, whether health-related or personal, we should remember the alien doctor's revelation. Our bodies and minds are far more capable than they appear. Every scar, every healing wound, every learned immune response is a testament to an underlying strength that deserves respect, not ridicule. The alien doctor's laughter turned to awe mirrors a journey we all can take, from self-doubt and underestimation to appreciation and empowerment. By embracing the complexity and resilience of our biology, we can better understand our own potential and live with greater confidence and gratitude. In the end, the story is about transformation, not just of an alien's view, but of how we see ourselves. It's about recognizing that what seems fragile is often strong, what looks imperfect is perfectly adapted, and what feels limiting is actually a source of hidden power. So next time you look in the mirror or think about your body's struggles, remember the alien doctor's journey. Let it inspire you to see yourself with new eyes, to laugh less at your weaknesses, and marvel more at your resilience. Because the true story of human biology is not one of fragility, but of remarkable endurance and unyielding strength. The alien doctor's journey from laughter to awe is not just a tale about extraterrestrial curiosity. It holds deep lessons for how we understand ourselves and our biology. This story invites us to rethink what it means to be strong, to be resilient, and to live fully in a world that often highlights our weaknesses rather than our strengths. At first, the alien's laughter was rooted in a misunderstanding. From a distance, human biology seemed inefficient, limited, and vulnerable compared to the incredible adaptations of other life forms across the cosmos. But this initial judgment missed the deeper truth. Strength isn't always visible, and resilience often hides in subtle, complex systems that work tirelessly beneath the surface. One powerful lesson here is the importance of perspective. The alien doctor's change of heart came only after a careful, detailed examination. This reminds us that surface appearances can be misleading. In our own lives, it's easy to judge ourselves or others by what we see on the outside, the scars, the struggles, the imperfections. But true understanding comes from looking deeper, from appreciating the unseen work our bodies and minds do every moment to keep us alive, growing, and adapting. Human biology teaches us that resilience is not about invulnerability, it's about adaptability. The ability to respond to challenges, to learn from setbacks, and to recover even if slowly, is a kind of strength that is easy to overlook but incredibly powerful. Our immune system, our brain's plasticity, our capacity to heal wounds. All of these show that life is not about perfection, but about persistence. This story also highlights how interconnected we are, with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. The alien doctor's tests revealed a web of systems within the human body that depend on each other in surprising ways. Just as our biology thrives on balance and cooperation, so too does our well-being depend on our relationships, our communities, and the environment. Recognizing this interconnectedness encourages us to take better care of not just our own bodies, but of the world we live in. Another important lesson is humility. The alien doctor, with all their advanced knowledge, learned that even beings from distant galaxies can misjudge the complexity and value of human life. This humility is vital for us too. We don't have all the answers about ourselves or the universe. By staying curious and open-minded, we allow ourselves to grow and discover strengths we never knew we had. Moreover, the alien's experience reminds us that strength comes in many forms. It's not always about physical power or invincibility. Sometimes strength is quiet. The courage to keep going despite illness, the patience to heal over time, the flexibility to change and adapt when life throws challenges our way. These forms of strength are just as vital as any other, and they deserve to be celebrated. The journey from ridicule to respect also speaks to the power of learning. The alien doctor's transformation was driven by knowledge, by digging deeper, running tests, and being willing to revise assumptions. For us, this is a call to embrace lifelong learning, not just about science, but about ourselves. The more we understand about how our bodies work, the more empowered we become to care for them, to nurture our resilience, and to live with greater confidence. Finally, the story is a celebration of human potential. Despite the imperfections, the challenges, and the vulnerabilities, human biology is a testament to life's incredible ability to endure and flourish. We are not just passive victims of our biology. We are active participants in a dynamic process of adaptation and growth. This potential is something to be honored, nurtured, and shared. So, when you think about your own body, your health, or the struggles you face, remember the alien doctor's journey. Let it inspire you to look beyond the surface, to appreciate the hidden strengths within you, and to approach life with curiosity and humility. Because the true marvel of human biology and of ourselves is not in flawless perfection, but in the resilience, complexity, and endless capacity for renewal that we carry every day. This story invites us all to shift from judgment to wonder, from dismissal to respect. It's a reminder that what may seem fragile is often incredibly strong, and that within every challenge lies the seed of possibility. In embracing this perspective, we find not only greater appreciation for our biology, but also a deeper connection to what it means to be human, a living, adapting, enduring presence in a vast and mysterious universe.